Sweet, sweet. So, right, guys, I've got something a little bit different for you. This is not a multiplayer game. This is a single-player only game. And
controversial.
I mean, you know me, I'm a massive fan of anything horror, anything creepy.
Yeah.
Something a bit messed up, and this to me just ticks all the boxes, judging on the trailer. It's called The Sinking City, and it's from Frogware Games. I don't know if you played any of their games. They're not massively known, to be honest with you. They did the Sherlock Holmes series.
Oh, okay.
Which I think are fantastic, investigating and stuff like that. Storylines get quite dark in the second one, and a little bit messed up. So I saw this trailer the other day, instantly thought you two, I want to get your opinion on it. So here we go.
I've not heard of this either.
I'm getting all excited again.
Oh, God.
Okay, I see a gun. I'm sold.
Massive soul. This is a cowboy hat.
Oh man, I mean it looks beautiful, doesn't it?
It does.
I can't imagine the gameplay's gonna be that good, but
Well, you never know. Nice.
What the fuck?
That dude's on something.
I thought that.
The dangers of taking acid.
Oh wow. So it reminds me of Inception for some reason.
100%.
Or the Mary Poppins scene where they're on the ceiling. Is that that? I don't know.
It didn't remind me of that, but carry on. Fucking Mary Poppins.
Slightly
That bit reminded me of Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's Dave Jones, isn't it? Oh no.
Where's Bill Murray when you need him? Groundhog
This
Day.
is Groundhog Day, man. This is Groundhog Day.
That's what it is.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, with the eyes.
see his
With the
eyes?
eyes.
No. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Sorry, actually.
Okay.
So first thoughts, guys. First thoughts.
Go on, Sir Spar.
I don't know. I don't know what I just watched. Yeah. Genuine. This is the first. I'm stuck for words. I don't know.
I mean, to me,
this...
that is my type of game. That is.
Yeah,
I love,
you see,
as much as I love multiplayer games, I love single-player games, story-driven, messed up. That looks like it's going to be good.
See, you know that my take on games is not this. Not that I have anything against these games. I've just never played these kind of games. So I kind of look at that and go,
"You're missing out."
I look at it and I go, I don't know what the game is. So the thing with that trailer,
Okay.
I don't know what it is. Cause that's,
But does that not intrigue you more?
well, yeah. Seb,
What's that
Seb,
massive
Seb,
childish grin?
what do you
He wants
think?
to take over. this goes back to our previous conversation, our previous thing
Video,
about
yep.
cinematic trailers, doesn't it? Really, but I think it's intriguing. You're right. I don't know where it's going to go in terms of what it is. Obviously, this is going to be. It looks story driven. It looks like it's going to be very player focused in the sense it doesn't look to be many people to interact with. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of looks almost apocalyptic.
Yeah, apocalyptic. Silent Hill, definitely.
Yep.
There's an element of Silent Hill to it, I think. I don't know what to expect, but for me, based on PlayStation's track record, I know it is out for PC, as you were saying.
Yeah.
And actually, it says Epic Games down the bottom, so it'll probably be out on the Epic launcher.
Yep.
It seems to me that it's going to be a bit like the what's that PlayStation series on PlayStation? That was not great. The
ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. There is a
bit like
PlayStation series on
PlayStation.
Do you know,
not quite sure where we're going with this.
Is it Nathan? Nathan is the
Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake.
Okay.
About
Uncharted. There we go. We got there. So it has it echoes maybe that style of gameplay. Uncharted, single player experience, adventure kind of game where you discover.
It's a bit like Tomb Raider style.
Yeah, I think that's where that's what I get from it. But like Sparmane was saying, we don't know what the mechanics are. We don't know what we're doing in it. Essentially, obviously,
there are a
Sunken
couple
City.
of other. I mean, it's not released yet, as far as I might be wrong. Depending on obviously when we load
The trailer was
out.
2018. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's definitely within the next couple of months. I know that. It's coming to PlayStation 4 before it comes to PC.
Yep.
I don't know how long the gap is. I don't know because you know what PlayStation are like.
Yep.
You know, like
Exclusivities
early access
and
to
whatnot,
games and stuff. Yeah. So, but I mean, for me, as I say, horror fan, it's not a horror. You can tell that.
Yeah.
But it looks a little bit messed up, and that's what's intriguing me. And that bit at the end, where both of you two, even you were both like, and then with the eyes blink and stuff. I mean, I think it's gonna get a bit dark, a bit not jump scare horror, but a bit like Jesus Christ, what the hell's
messed
going
up.
on?
It's
Which that to me, I love.
So it's geared towards being
I'm getting excited about it.
It's geared to being it looks like it's a psychological kind of thriller game. So the fact
I'll tell you what it reminded me of. Have you played the game? What's it called?
No, not played that one.
No, mind has gone completely blank. You play a ghost, murdered soul suspect.
No,
I've not
Come
played
out. It's fantastic. You're a copper. I mean, if anybody's like not played it, check it out. It's brilliant. It's always on sale for like £2. It's a brilliant game. So underrated. Honestly, it's so underrated.
You can't sell a game great enough and go, it's £2.
Yeah, it's £2. There you go. You can't go wrong with it. But it's such an underrated game.
Cheaper than the apps on your phone.
Right at the beginning, you're a copper. You get killed, and you play as your ghost.
Okay.
Investigating your death, and it's very similar in the sense of. Again, it's categorized as a horror, but it's not a horror. It's more of a dark thriller.
Yeah,
creepy going on type, and it's that's what that reminds me of. And
you're right as well, because it says on here the Sinking City is an open world detective game with a third person camera perspective. And it looks to be like you're playing as a detective in this particular title.
Yeah,
I mean, how do you feel on like detective? I know Spar, you said you're not. That's not really your type of game.
So I think he's a detective at heart. That
yeah,
beard.
you know, I'm forever I'm forever finding things in here.
The beard would give him away, but
that's it. Yeah,
fine.
So I, as far as detective games, I only ever played LA Noire. That's literally
a good game.
That's the one detective game I've played, and I when it first came out as well, great game.
So did that not want to make you play more? I mean,
no, because it's. The payoff for me. This is the thing. So when you say, because I know you're into like your horror films, games, etc., and I'm not. I never have been, and it's not because they kind of scare me or anything like that. It's because I sit there and I go, this doesn't make sense. And as daft as that is, as somebody who plays zombie games and things like
have
that.
you ever completed one where it ties it all in together?
No, because I'm asleep after the first act. I just,
Oh, man.
they don't grip me. So I think the last kind of horror game I bought was Outlast.
That is an amazing game.
Yeah,
So I
fantastic.
played the first 2 hours of it, and I just kind of went.
Don't say you got bored of Outlast.
I was bored. It didn't excite me.
To be fair, I can understand. I mean, I wouldn't have played it. I don't think I would have played it off stream.
No.
I think,
Fantastic.
I had when I was playing Outlast, I had, and I think you had the same as well, Mass. When did you stream it as well? Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I streamed it in VR.
Oh fuck! Okay, but you had people interacting with you, so it made the experience more multiplayer. And I enjoyed that experience.
I mean, the thing, I love horrors. I love streaming horrors. But where you're interactive, it does take half of the horror aspect away. In the sense of you're looking at chat. With Outlast, though, it didn't do that for me. I don't know if it's because I was playing in VR. I mean, that game was terrifying in VR.
I was terrified, even not in VR. I didn't play it in VR, but I was generally terrified.
You want to play it in VR. It's
I know.
I think it's just it. I don't know. For me, like anything else, I like playing FIFA, and I know Mass, you would rather
suck my left toe than play FIFA.
Exactly. Which is a grim thought, But I like.
Yeah, you said my toe.
Never know for Mass, it might be another thought.
But it is. It appeals to different people for different reasons. I think the only kind of detective-y, which I would class as kind of a detective game, would be Alien Isolation. Puzzle solving, things like that. Some people call it a horror. Yeah, but I don't class that as a horror.
Yeah, but all horrors are. Your main aspect of any horror game is puzzle solving. You look at every single Resident Evil game; they're all class horrors. It's all about.
Well, I mean, horror is an overall genre, so films, books, and everything. Okay. So, Alien Isolation never fell into the horror genre. It was suspense.
Alien Isolation is all about the audio, isn't it?
It was it. It was a thriller. Again, this is why this game, for example, is difficult to gauge, because that's not a gameplay trailer. Again, we go back to the whole cinematic versus gameplay, and so I look at that, and that doesn't make me want to buy it. And I don't even know if that's just because of the genre. It's just the trailer didn't do anything for me. It didn't move me.
Yeah.
So it didn't intrigue you, the slightest of I wonder what that's going to be like.
No, why did his eyes blink like that? I'm like, I don't actually care.
Yeah, see,
there was a fish. I can pretty much assume that at some point he's turning into the fish thing.
And obviously, it's like
Kraken guy.
It seems to be like a whole time loop type thing. And
it's Groundhog Day. I watched Bill Murray got stuck doing the radio, doing the news forecasts. That got boring after the first half an hour as well.
Oh, shut up! You do not slag off Groundhog Day.
I did.
You were having a private chat in
I did on camera. No,
I'm disappointed in you, man. Jesus Christ!
You need to move away from me on this one. Find some positivity on one of the other screens.
What about you, Sev?
I think
because you're me. I think to be fair, I think
Spar
is all about his multiplayer games.
Yeah.
I'm all about my single player games, and I think Sev is kind of a mixture of both.
I'm a mixture of both. I would play it, but I would stream it. I would never play it. I would like to
for yourself. Yeah.
Because in a way, I think I've come to the kind of point in my life where I always like experiencing things with others and sharing my experiences, and rather than I used to be able to just shove a game on and that was that, play it single player. But
I love it.
I think this would be good to stream, definitely, because you can interact with your audience and they can play the storyline along with you. So I think it may even appeal to, in a respect, to Sparmane in that respect, because it's a story-driven game. They are very good for streaming, and we saw that with that Cyborg point-and-click game. I can't remember the name.
Last of Us as well. That's probably
Last of Us. I've actually got
games
it. It was actually sitting there, unopened. Or is it?
There's one thing wrong about that game and streaming. It makes any grown man cry.
I cried at the opening, I must admit.
Amazing
I'd already
game.
seen it.
Best game.
Jesus Christ.
Best single-player game in the last 10 years. Easily.
Oh yeah, 100%. And they're doing the second one. I've not completed the first one yet. I've literally got it remastered down there for PlayStation 4. And I'm just going to pay for it. And I'm not even going to stream it. I'm going to enjoy it.
It's a fantastic game. But I mean, and even that, they kind of reminds me of The Last of Us in a sense of
Yeah.
I don't know. To me that looks fascinating. I mean, I know it is my type of game anyway. Towards it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But that end bit where he got dragged down and woke up and it was back to the beginning of the trailer had me straight away. And then when you saw the blink,
He was like, ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
I got excited about that.
Funny enough, this game is actually released on the 27th of June, and it's being released on Xbox, PlayStation, and Windows, and it is coming out for Nintendo Switch as well.
There you go.
That would be interesting.
So that's interesting. Yeah.
Take a pick.
I like it.
Take your pick.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So on our wonderful wish list or not to wish list.
Well, I can't add it to my wish list. It's not on Steam, so
Yeah.
We're going to assume it is. We're going to assume it is. But,
Okay, Spar first. Wish list or no wish?
it's not on my wish list at all.
Okay. Sev,
want to see some gameplay first, I think.
fair comment.
Just to see
Absolutely.
With me, it's in my wish list straight away. The second it out. To be honest, I probably won't even get to the wish list. I'll probably just go straight to buying it.
Yeah, it won't even go in there, will it? It'll just be...
that.
But there you go. So that's
I think it's good.
The Sinking City. PS4, PC, Xbox Switch, Google, anything, something. It's on everything.
There you go.
Xbox and Switch. All sorts.
Holy
Yeah.
No,
That was awful. Yeah. It's available on stuff. If you want to buy it, go and get it. I'm not very excited about it.
Is this the new
Xbox
console?
Switch, the PS7, it's on everything.
Windows.
Yeah, that's it. Just go out, buy the game if you want it. I don't know if
Buy
it's
the
any
game
good.
if you're Mass.
Yeah. Mass loves it, so thumbs up, everyone. Yeah, Sinking City, awesome.
It's fucking brilliant.
Oh, that's ace.